Hi everyone, my name is Inventor and I am an application engineer for Micrographics. In the previous video, I did do a basic 2D drawing, a 2D sketch, and got a 3D solid and converted it to 3D solid. In this instance, I just want to quickly recap. This is the drawing that I've created. And sometimes in our industry, we do get a drawing from a customer that is not in an orthographical representation. You might only get one view of it, and then you need to start your planning, and sometimes you will have to redraw that drawing or that part for the machine shop, for machining, or for the quality control inspectors, or for programming, or whatever reason you have to create it. Sometimes in the company standards, you will have to show more than one view representation. The reason why I knew it was circular, it's because of all the diameter symbols. Now in this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can put your part on a piece of paper and how to play around with your different types of views, and also how to automate your base view dimension style. You do have different options of how you can create a 2D drawing. One of the ways is you can go to your home page, go to new, browse the template that you're looking for, and go to your drawing representations and choose your standard and choose create. Another way you can do this is, because this wheel puller was saved, I can go to the solid, right click and choose create drawing view, and now it takes me basically to the same screen. Just to explain to you guys what the difference is between the .dwg and the .idw. So the .idw, that is the basic Inventor drawing file, where .dwg, it's a drawing that can be saved and can be imported into, for instance, AutoCAD. In this instance, I'm just going to choose the ISO.idw and I'm going to create it. And now you'll see that it gives me the home view, because that is the view I was on. You can play around with the view cube and choose all your different orientations. Because I drew it from the front view and my dimension styles and my dimension layout was on the front view created in the 2D sketch environment, I'm going to place it on the front view. If I go, just move my mouse to the top before pressing anything, you'll notice there's green dotted lines. That gives me a projected view. So that would be the orthographical projection. So that would be your top view. If I go to the right, that would give me a nice isometric view. And if I go to the bottom, another isometric view. I'm not going to go to the left or right because it is a circular shape. And if I'm happy, I'm just going to press OK. You'll notice that this drawing, this isometric, I can move anywhere around because I have two isometric views on that specific view. And this view I can move up and down and anywhere on the page I want. If I right click on that view and choose edit view, I do have different styles. For instance, I have the hidden line style. It will show me all the hidden lines. Hidden line removed was the style that was originally placed, where you don't see the hidden lines, and then you get a nice shaded view representation. So it gives you a nice isometric shaded view. And there we go. So we've got a nice view. We can also choose to, if we want our hidden lines on or off. You'll notice I won't be able to move the top view around because it's a direct projected view of my front view. And as per all the graphical projected standards, all the lines need to match. When you draw lines, if you guys do remember technical drawings on the A3 drawing board and you did do orthographical projection, all the lines had to match. If I move around the base view, the drawing would actually be able to move around. In this option, if you right click and let's say I want to delete, if I select it, press delete, you'll notice that it's going to delete both views. But I do have an option on the drop down that I can choose not to delete the top view. If I press OK, you'll notice only the original base view was deleted. To undo what I've done, I'm just going to press Ctrl Z. A nice feature in Inventor is when I select the front view, because that is the view plane I drew on, I can go right click, retrieve model annotations, and it would automatically, if I press apply and say cancel, it would automatically bring in all my dimensions. Just unfortunately, just a little bit of cleaning up that we need to do so that it looks visually better. Because this drawing doesn't really have any specific tolerances and it was just an example, we can go to the Manage tab, the Styles Editor, just waiting for it to load. Can go to our dimension styles, the default ISO template, and here we do have an option to switch off trailing zeros and angular display also trailing zeros. If I press save and close, all that unnecessary trailing zeros will not show. Just be careful when you switch that off, especially if you have a dimension like 90,005 or something like that with a small tolerance. So just be careful when you work with small tolerances and small dimension sizes. And that's a good quick way to show us how we can get a specific view and automatic dimensions. If you have placed the top view and my drawing was not created on the top view, it will not place those annotations for me. Also, one thing you guys can have a look at is the section. When I choose the section line, for instance, I first choose my view. I'm just tracking it from the center to make sure it's center. Pressing my section line, right clicking and say continue. And now I've got a nice section view representation. You'll notice I won't be able to move it because it's part of the projected view. I can then right click on it, go to alignment and break, and it breaks that alignment and I can actually completely move it around. So that gives us a nice view representation of what the drawing looks like on the inside. And just to show you guys what the drawing looks like when you've placed it, and that would be this view representation over here. So now you can issue this to your machine shop and they will have a good idea and good representation, for instance, or even your inspectors. So it's easy for them to manage and work off that. I'm just moving this up a little bit. The reason why, it's so that they can see that is hidden lines, that would be an ID. If I move the dimension line down, you'll notice it almost looks like it's creating a solid line. I can edit that point and just bring it down. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and that you learned something new. Please like for more content, and thank you for joining this small quick how-to guide on a basic drawing. Thanks.